storm coming and I need to get outside and get my broccoli harvested for the first time. Never harvested broccoli before, but I have learned a little bit about it, and I'm gonna show you how to harvest it because it needs to be harvested. I'm gonna take you out to the garden. We're gonna get our first head off of the plant, and then I will show you how we will cut it so it continues to grow. Okay, so as you can see, it's a little overgrown already. So what you want to look for to know when broccoli is ready to be harvested is you want to make sure that this floret, this whole crown, is tight. When this starts doing what it's doing right now and separating and it's no longer a tight crown, the flavor starts to lessen, but what's happening is this is turning to seed. So what you can see here, down here, is see how there's the crown, and then there is another layer right here of little sprouts. You're gonna wanna cut above that and leave that second layer to come in, but you're gonna wanna cut it on an angle so it doesn't have water pool on it and the water comes off of it. So let's cut it. Okay, so you can see how there's another layer right here where my knife is pointed. Right here there's another crown coming in, or another sprout, I guess. You're gonna want to cut it above, so right here, and just on a small angle. Oh, sorry, this leaf is getting in the way. So see how I'm cutting it just on an angle? So you're gonna want to cut it on an angle, and there you go. See how I cut it on an angle? The water will run off, but there's more growing around that will continue to grow. And what's really cool too is you're gonna get another harvest. So you're gonna get a second harvest. But what's really neat is these leaves, the same as Brussels sprout leaves, they're edible. So you can actually take these off, just like my video with the kale leaves, because they're edible as well, that you can actually dehydrate them and make them into a greens powder. But what's really neat is it will keep producing, and then the whole plant is edible. Like, you can literally eat this whole plant. So there you go. So this will hopefully produce more. That's what I was taught and educated on. But I also can take these, like I said, down and dehydrate them and either turn them into a greens powder, or they're really good for like a veggie wrap. If you use veggie wraps as like a leaf for a wrap, really good, and the flavor obviously tastes like broccoli. So there you have it. So here's the head. You can see that it went way past. These that are higher here, these were before down tight with this row, and it was a tight head. But hopefully we get some more, because we did leave that second growing ring on the plant, and we cut it on an angle. So yeah, so there you go. That is exactly how you harvest your flower, or I guess it's a flower, it's a crown of your broccoli. And like I said, I was too late to harvest it. It was already starting to flower. So you're gonna want to make sure that that head of broccoli is tight and deep brown. When it starts to turn a little bit yellow, it's going too far. So probably about 3-4 days ago it would have been good to harvest then, but life got busy and I didn't get it harvested till today. But that's how you do it, and hopefully we'll get a second harvest from it, maybe 3. I've heard you can get 3 from it. And then, like I said, when you're done with the plant, instead of just pulling the root and getting rid of it, what you're gonna do is you can cut those leaves off and you can use them multi-purpose. You can either dehydrate them and make them into the greens powder and mix them in with other leaves. Like if I wanted to do my Brussels sprout, my kale, and my broccoli leaves and make a green powder with all of them, you can. You can use it as a wrap. And then same thing with the whole stalk. You can cut it into like cubes and use it in stir fries or whatever. But that is some really quick tips for how to harvest your broccoli. So there you go. Thank you so much for following along. Thank you so much for always watching me. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell so you never miss a video. I am so grateful from the bottom of my heart for you. Have the most amazing day. I'm gonna watch the storm roll in. Here it comes. See ya.